Okay, so this is my before and after video for Shady View. And what you're seeing now is the pictures I took before and when I bought the house of the backyard, and what I've gone through over the last 3 years to transform my backyard. That is the pit. I really hated it until now. Um, it was kind of dismal, and there was no place to really feel good about back there. So first came the removal of the trees. A huge tulip poplar that buckled the driveway came down, and then turns out it was hollow, so good thing I took it down because it would have crashed on the house. Then the backyard tree came down, had to come down because of the garage that would eventually be built. I did mourn it for a while, but it was good to go. Then after the trees came down, I had to address a water issue. Really bad drainage and grading towards the back room was allowing moisture back there. So I had the big dig come and dig out the foundation and put in the French drain and some waterproofing along the retaining wall of the back room. And it really helped. However, afterwards it was still just as unattractive as before the trees came down. So I decided to put the garage up, and the old pad came out from the shed, and a footer was put in. And then the walls went up, and eventually it was framed, and I loved my garage. And I even loved my side-by-side parking pad even more sometimes. Loved the garage, however, it started to leak very soon after it was completed. And then had to dig out the foundation, which Maybelline loved to lay in the cool earth of the foundation. But the goal was to waterproof it, and with pool waterproofing stuff. So we plugged the holes and waterproofed it, and also to address the water, we had to put up gutters. So I had to prime and paint the area where the gutters went up, and then eventually the stucco went on top of the blue pool material so that it looked more appealing. And then I wanted to address the pit, power washed it and waterproofed it, and then had it slated by my good friend Kelly and her husband Richard. And it became a really appealing place to be. It's a place that I really hated for a long time. And then next came the patio, and I wanted a very modular, mid-century modern kind of feel. So I had my neighbor John build frames to create a modular feel, and had the concrete crew come and pour the concrete. And this is the final shot from bird's eye view. And then next came the pergola. That was the redneck pergola with the blue tarp. My family came for Thanksgiving, or for July 4th. Eventually the posts went up, and then the pergola was done. Love it. Just such a happy feeling at that point. As you can see here, the fence is still not done, but Maybelline was enjoying it, and then the fence was complete, and she had a completely fenced in backyard, though she eventually just jumps it, so it doesn't really matter now, but it still looks good. Then we had to stain it, and chose a chocolate brown, which will eventually be the trim on the house when I have the house painted, but really warmed up the area. And this is a bird's eye view from the flat roof of pretty much the completed transformation of my backyard. Oh, I also put down teak flooring tiles in the pit in the sunken patio. So before, when I bought the house, and after with the garage, and then a view from the driveway into the backyard. Didn't even know what was back there then. Completely changed now. And then looking at the living room where there was no patio, and now there's patio and a pergola. And another view of from the backyard of the expanded area. Oh, and it had the garage painted, as you can see. Before the tree was taken out and after everything was done. And then the pit of despair is now my beautiful slated, teaked, tranquil place. From overgrown to my paradise.